Dump it. Good job. Here, let's get these sticks. These are good. This is organic matter. Here. There you go. Lift. Good job.
Look, there's an onion growing. Stop. Yeah, I'll feed it to the goats. Ooh, it smells like an onion. You want to smell it, Evan? You want to smell it? Daddy, you want to smell it?
Ooh, smells like a green onion.
What are you doing, Evan? You holding all my stuff?
Yeah.
You got a fly swatter?
Yeah.
You practicing? Yeah? You got some seed packets? Okay, so we're in our dog run. It's like on the side of the barn, and we've never used it for anything. We've never used it for dogs. But this sweet man had a brilliant idea. What was your idea that you're working so hard at?
What do you mean?
Evan, can you pause your movie for 1 minute so they can hear our good words? No, he said no.
You want to go outside? Okay, let's go.
Oh, sorry, you see my gray a lot. That's all right. Tell me your words. What is your plan?
Well, we already did it. We need a plan. So, there's a lot more shade here. I think the sun just crossed over. It's about 3 o'clock in the afternoon. We're in, what is April?
Almost April.
So I figure summertime when it's
110 degrees.
Yeah.
It'll just save our plants. This is our third, get my hands. This is our third growing season and our third location. So I started a garden journal. I'll show you that inside. And so I'm trying to take good notes on what seeds we planted, where we bought them, where we planted them, and how they grew. That way, making plans in the future years, we know what works and what didn't. So let me show you this. So there's a gate to the front. Obviously, this has just been a place where we have dumped things. So we need to clean that up eventually, and I don't know what our long-term plan will be for this, but we moved our Vego Gardens back here. I have an affiliate link. Sorry, we have some sweet teenage boys that mow our yard, and we are so thankful for them because it's a large yard and they are here. So we have 3 Vego Gardens. This is our 3rd year using them. I have really enjoyed them. They have held up really well. So I did plant some in my gardener broccoli back here. You can see it coming up somewhat in a line, but Sweet Coleman got back here and dug a big hole right here. So we have a gate. I need to remember to close it. So back over here, these are things that I started from a seed. I have the date. Well, no, I bought these 2 at HEB. I started this Roma tomato on Valentine's Day from a seed, so it's about 6 weeks old. And then I also planted some bunching onions right through here and an eggplant. I didn't have any eggplants germinate last year, which I think is really strange. And then I planted some slow bolt cilantro back here. I have some tiny pepper plants here. These are like habanero. And then I have 2 big Romas. The rest of our tomatoes we're gonna put in ground in the heat and see how they do. I don't know what I'm planting here. This is a cute bench I got at Walmart last year. It has little birdies on it that he moved back here. That was such a cute idea. And then these are just the whiskey barrel flower pots. We dumped all of the dirt. Earlier that day, I got a Crockpot meal going when I know we're going to be working in the yard and tired at bedtime. I like to start these meals early where I can just set it and forget it. One of my favorite sources to get good Crockpot meals is sixsisterstuff.com. I will link this recipe below. This was a steak and potatoes recipe. So I just got some stew meat and sprinkled it with some seasonings, and then it had you sear them on all sides before you put it into the crock pot. There really wasn't a lot of prep work that went into getting this recipe going. So I just made sure that all sides of the steak was seared, and then I transferred it to my crock pot that already had a big onion sliced at the bottom. I then mixed up my potatoes with some oil, and then I used the buttery Kinder's Steakhouse seasoning. We really like that one from Sam's Club. And then I just put this on high for about 4 to 5 hours. You really just want to cook it until the steak starts to fall apart. This really was an easy meal. It was filling, and we all really enjoyed the final product. Okay, here is my garden journal. It's just a dot grid notebook that I got from Amazon. I will link it down below. These are great for notebooking, for homeschooling, or really anything that you need to keep some data in. So I didn't know what I was going to do here on this cover page, but it has the little grids. So what I've been doing is just writing where I have been planting these. I planted all of these, so 75 cents worth of seeds in this whiskey barrel. It's actually right here, I'll show you. So these are my Dollar Tree wildflowers. Nothing has bloomed yet, but I am really, really happy that a 75-cent investment is going to be looking great here in a minute. And then I bought this hummingbird little garden decoration at Joann's. They have a lot of really nice outdoor things, so I'm happy with that. I'm just starting to keep notes. So I planted it before March 30th because I added my celosia starts then, and then I actually bought the Miracle Grow and didn't actually do that. So I need to come back in here and, write, okay, 4 weeks in, really great growth, no blooms yet, but I definitely would recommend these. So far, if you have a Dollar Tree around you, this is an easy, inexpensive way to get started with growing some flowers. So I just kind of went through same thing and wrote where I planted them and talked about germination. The baby's breath is actually at my mom's in my growing trays, and I have really just neglected it. It got leggy. I need to bring it over here and just get it in the ground and see what happens. But I put the entire packet in. I need to obviously spend some time going back in here. So like I showed you, I just started the garden in the dog runs. I talked about where I planted things. So I think if I'm consistent with this will really be helpful when I'm making a plan for next year, and we can start to kind of narrow down what grows well here in our growing season. Not growing, in our growing zone. Okay, I've got the AC going. I'll try to speak up. So we've added some things since I filmed that a couple days ago. Surely that is not already coming up because I literally just planted it. Okay, so I have my Roma tomatoes and 2 more Roma, and that's a Cherry Delicious. And then these are my bell peppers, my California Wonder bell peppers that I started from seed. And then here I planted squash. some zucchini squash and summer squash here. I think just 4 seeds because it needed some space. But we went ahead and filled up these pots all the way around the fence line, most of them at least. I added 1 bell pepper because I made more starts than I actually had room for. And then these are my morning glory little flowers coming up. My hope is that they will just grow all over this chain link fence. If you've grown morning glories, let me know. But I'm getting some good germination on all my different lettuces. We had quite a bit of rain, and so right after I planted, so some of them will need to be thinned out maybe. But we went ahead and added another Vego Garden. So my broccoli is getting kind of tall. I still have a few things to plant and stake. But this is my slow bolt cilantro now coming up. And look at my bunching onions just from probably a week. And then this is the basil from MI Gardener. And then over here these are some hot peppers, some habanero, and hot serrano that I bought at my local HEB. It's a grocery store. I tried to grow habaneros from seed last year. There's a pineapple habanero salsa that we love on grilled chicken, and so I was trying to kind of replicate that so I could can that, but I had terrible luck. Hardly germinated. So I went ahead and just bought these starts. I did plant something here. Let's see. Oh, I planted butternut squash, I think 2. Here we'll just have to let them grow that way, and then I have all this space left. Okay, I wanted to close out the video with an update on the house. I think we had walls, but maybe they didn't go all the way down last time we showed you. We have full sheetrock, full ceilings, and they are, oh, got my finger in it. They are doing a smooth texture on the wall. I don't know if you can see that. That is what we chose, and then they're gonna texture the ceilings. But they're getting started. It should take them about a week. Okay, friends, thanks for watching. I'm actually looking really rough today. I debated on turning the camera around, but I wanted to close out the video and tell you goodbye and thank you for watching. And try to get in the shade. It's actually really hot today. So we have really been consumed with house stuff and insurance and working with our builder. We had a really hard couple of weeks with that, but praise the Lord, we have come to some resolutions with everything and are really moving forward now. We are 60 to 90 days out from moving in, if you can believe that. I cannot even wrap my brain around it. We will have been living in the 1-bedroom house for 8 months next week. So we are definitely ready, and it was going to be so wonderful to be in the house. So we've been ordering all of our light fixtures this week because next it's paint, trim, electricity. We just met with the cabinet guy. We're having all new custom cabinets put in, so it's really the fun stuff now. So all of our packages are starting to get in. We did get our contents, if you've been following along and praying with us, approved through insurance. So we have that funding. It's what we hoped for, so God is so faithful. So we are gonna start purchasing things. The problem is we don't really have a place to store them. We do have a storage unit, but it's pretty full of our new furniture. So it's exciting times, home stretch, people. So thanks so much for hanging in there with us and being patient with us while we're not producing too many videos right now, but we've missed you guys and we are looking forward to jumping back in here on YouTube. So we will see you real soon. What's coming next is my grocery haul that we did a week or 2 ago for April. All right, bye friends.